Hey y'all, welcome to this episode of We Are the World. And what I would strongly encourage you all to do is check out my description box below. It's always full of ways to help you along in your own connection to yourself. Because if we are going to change the world around us, we have to first make our energies within us the best version of us first, because it's all about the ripple effect. And if we really care about the world we live in, we first care for ourselves. Because if we're not in line with our essence, how can we show the rest of the world how to do it for themselves? And as I mentioned that, we do have life coaches here, and one that I'm featuring right now is Casey. She's Soul to Soul 1111. She's a wonderful life coach. And if you're really looking for someone to help you connect yourself on your journey, Casey is one of the ultimate life coaches that we have here on Discord. And speaking of Discord, right now there's a special going on. If you buy any of the packages, not only will you get some goodies along with that, but you also will get a free membership to TFU for 1 month. We're all here to help support each other, and TFU is a great way of connecting to other twin flames on their journey. And I know how challenging it is to find really good support when it comes to your journey, especially people that are working hard on themselves to be the best version of themselves. Finding that kind of support is challenging. I know like some of us are on other platforms connecting to people there, but TFU is really kind of a central hub of all those connections that we have out there. Yes, we are making strides to connect to people on all platforms, but TFU is the central hub that we kind of connect as a community to support each other. With that being said, I'm just going to start drawing cards here. And we always talk about, action. Knights are really good about actions. So are wands. Interesting. And today see here if I can move these over a little bit. So I feel like drawing 4 cards. So we'll see what those 4 cards are. And if you continuously work on yourselves, you're going to go through transformations. Actually, I was connecting to JoJo on Discord, and actually I was kind of talking to her on her YouTube channel too about all transformations are taking place. And she was mentioning to me how the music image reading I gave to her, MIRs are actually linked in my description box below. So if you really wanted to get an MIR for yourself, which is a music image reading, it'll help you transform you. Because when it comes to music, music is a frequency. We're all beings that are made of energy, and frequency is energy, but it helps. When you get an MIR from me, it will help you transform yourself. So it's just another tool, but this tool will always be useful to you. And JoJo is just experiencing that for herself. Actually, I think she said that she's gonna post a testimony about that, and then once she gets it up, I'll be linking it to my MIRs listed on my channel here too. But we're all here to help you because we know how important you are, because we recognize it for ourselves, and we did all the work on ourselves too, and we continuously do that because the more we invest in ourselves, the more valuable we become. And that's even showing up in the 7 of Cups here. The value of ourselves. This is a more of feminine energy. That means internal work. We actually know that the true value of who we are is within us. We're not looking outside ourselves to find something that adds to our value. It's all about our internal work. And it's all about, learning how to do our own journeys. And I'll get to that card more too. I know like some of these cards have showed up in prior readings, so if you want to learn more about these cards, because I'm now using my Next World Tarot. It's a fabulous deck. I used to use Vice Versa deck. I might be introducing Vice Versa here and there. But like right now, we're in a really transformative energy right now. And I think these cards are really expressing that transformation that's taking place, not only within us, but in the world itself. But the world only reflects us. Our internal world is reflected out in the outer world. So the outer world is just mirroring the inner work that we're doing. Right now, the world is kind of if I approach it from an observational stance, the world seems to be in control by the 1%ers, and it's actually less than 1%. But like, if we call them the 0.56%ers, does it make much difference? No, it's just a very minority aspect of the world. It's trying to control the majority. And really, what if we are connected to ourselves, we're not looking for anything outside of ourselves to make us feel whole and complete. Because we're going to feel that way within ourselves. Like the feminine energy is all about how we feel inwardly. Because it's an inner connection to ourselves. And if you are doing your work, you start to feel more empowered with yourself. As you can see, if you look at the gem, and then I'm also see Passerian energy here with a fish to the right, or to the left, I should say. And this is all like our interdimensionality, because those images are not really appearing too much in the 3D aspect, but it's her energy. It's her energy. She's starting to value who she is more than anything. And even Scorpio is showing up in here because it's Venus in Scorpio. And Venus is all about that feminine energy too. Has a more of a feminine energy to it. And it's also, Venus is a very powerful energy to itself. Just because you have a feminine energy does not mean that you're not empowered. Both masculine and feminine energy are very powerful, but their energies are the yin and yang. And the masculine and feminine energy within us work together to empower us, and both aspects of those energies empower us in different ways. The feminine energy is more intuitive, and the masculine tends to bring all those inner energies within us and transmute them into the 3D sense. I use the word transmute because the masculine and feminine energy work together. So like both the masculine and feminine energies know how to manifest. They go about in different ways, but they work together. And when they are aligned with each other, they're able to manifest more. Their energy combined is way more powerful than if they do it individually. That's why union with a person is so important. I don't care what aspect of union you're in. Any aspect of union is empowering. And that comes in all 4 alchemical elements. And we are multi-dimensional beings too, so even if you're in union in different dimensions, those impact you and make you more empowered. So we're not talking about focusing on one dynamic of who we are, but all dynamics. When I say all, that's a huge word when it comes to our connection. First starts within us, and then the connection itself, and then our person. And all those dynamics come together to help transform us on our journey, to empower us so that we can transform the world around us. I'll get to this too. And then we're realizing that who we are is how we feel about ourselves. Right now, a lot of us are learning how to be more connected to who we are. And what I'm really seeing here is, they call this a knight. But what I'm really seeing here is feminine energy. And a lot of people think, well, knights are, masculine energy. And what I really love about this deck, it incorporates both the feminine and masculine energy in all the cards. Now, I know other tarot does that too, but when it comes to visualization, these cards are magnificent for that reason, because every card, if you look at it, represents both aspects. And I don't have to break it down for you, because if you really are working on yourself, you're going to see how all those energies play out in your own connection. Then you can relate it to everything else around you, because everything that's outside of yourself, you relate to yourself. So how you're connected to yourself is going to highly influence how you connect to the world. That's why the inner work is so important. If you don't know how to do your inner work properly, look at my description box. Get connected first to Union Package. And mind you, if you buy the Union Package, look at all the goodies you get with it. It's also in my description box down below too. So right now is actually excellent time to start investing in yourself if you haven't started doing that. We're here to really help you. Right now, we realize that this is a very transformative time leading up to Christmas. And this would be a great time to actually start investing in yourself. That would be the best gift you could give to yourself. 100%. Because I'm an example of how the work transforms you. So if you want to help the world around you and actually make a difference in the world around you, then start doing the work on yourself. You are important. You are worth it. And we need you. We need you because I value you too. Because I recognize that I can't do all this work by myself. And we have a collective of us for a reason. There's a collective of us here for a reason. We're supposed to unite together to do the work we're here to do. And mind you, if you connect to anybody else that is doing that for you, I strongly encourage you to continue to do that. Because it's not all about me. It's not all about this community. It's all about us. It's a we mentality. And how you do that connection to others to really transform the world around us, it does not matter. As long as you are taking action. That's what's so important, is you taking action and getting the encouragement that you need to take the action. So if it's not here and you're getting that encouragement somewhere else, do it. But from my own experience, until I joined the Twin Flame community here that I'm involved with, I did get support from other places, but the empowerment that I get from this community sounds like we are doing what we're here to do, and we have so many different programs and ways to empower you. I haven't even come close to finding anything like this here anywhere else. So the Twin Flame community is here to help you, to empower you, and that's what the Union Package that we have available for you is on point. And we have other tools to help you too, like we got image readings. Like Sophia Charles is hugely important when it comes to your image reading. She's gonna help you connect to yourself with those image readings and help you clear out blocks within yourself that way too. And then, like I was discussing before, I have my music image readings too, which by all means, like, the more you invest in yourself, the more empowered you become. And then you start to see how things start to flow around you more. Because the more you invest in yourself, the more valuable you become. And the more people want to be like you. That's what attracts people towards you, is the value you have. They're wanting it for themselves. Because they see how important, empowering it is. That's what makes you really feel on top of the world. Look, she realizes, when I look at this car, right? She's on an earthly plane. And the earth is not looking in too great a shape here. But look at, what I see here is buckets of paint. Paint is a way that artists create. And we know, like, creation happens from within us. We have the power within us to create. I'm just trying to show you the card here. So, like, if you look at it, when she is creating, she's really passionate about it. That's why she's holding on to the wand there. And the wand is on fire because she's doing her purpose here. And a lot of us Twin Flames are very creative. And we have to express that creativity within us. Because creation is a form of being creative. If look around in the world around you, how beautiful the earth is. That's a form of creation. And you're here to be divine manifestors. And one way we can manifest is by creating. So a lot of us are gifted in some type of art. And I encourage you, if you have that art within you, to express it. Because that art you're doing is changing the world. 100%. This organ that I have up here, I got from Casey. I'm actually getting one of her pyramids too, and and that's her way of helping you transform the world around you. Because these organoids help transmute energy around you, helps transmute the negative energy into a positive energy. Why not have a tool like that for yourself? Instead of you trying to do everything, we do have tools to help us. They can't do it all for us, but they're tools. Imagine if you're a gardener and you didn't have any tools. You had to do everything by hand. Um, Good luck with trying to till the ground with just your hands. You wouldn't even be able to till a small lot before the season's done. It would just be too much labor. So they have tools to help you till your garden that you may have around your house. So if you like to garden, you see those tools and you recognize how important those tools help you in your work. And that's what wands are all about too, is taking action with the tools that we have. That's why it's being connected to the Page of Wands here. A lot of you are just beginning to understand how to use the tools that you do have so that you could transform the world around you. Because one thing I really like about these cups, sorry, I was focusing on the cup there. See that cup right by my thumb there? A lot of you are learning how to transform the world around you. The world does need our help. It needs leaders to show the way. And yeah, we all come from different experiences. Mind you, that's why I like the expression of these cards, because it doesn't incorporate just like one aspect of humanity, but it shows humanity in a lot of different forms and shapes. It's a beautiful world that we live in here. All the variety that we do have here to enjoy. And realize that all of our experiences come together to help transform the world, because the world itself is full of variety. And if we just came down here and we're just robots and we're all just one form of that robot, this world wouldn't be as beautiful as it is now. It would actually be kind of bland, to be honest with you. That's why like we're all unique and different, because it actually adds to the beauty of this world. And we're able to enjoy the world more because there is variety. And that's what I'm really seeing in this card here, is all the variety of experiences that we can have. And then some of you may think that, well, the experiences are not that great, but the world is a reflection of us. So if you don't like what you're seeing around you, that just means you have to do more work on yourself. So that when you transform yourself and you start to become passionate about the transformation, right? That's why he's grasping onto that wand. Wand is all about passion. And you're just beginning to realize that the power within you is really, really valuable. Until you start valuing that power within you, you won't be passionate. That's why I created the passion book too. That's in my Etsy shop also. So all the stuff that I'm giving to you and making it known to you are here to help you start adding value to you. Mind you, we're talking about the value that she has here. If you want to feel valuable, mind you, this is about feelings because it's cups, right? If you want to start feeling valuable, then you have to add value to yourself. How do you do that? Do you know how to add value to yourself? If you don't know how to do that, connect to TFU, Twin Flames United, on Discord. We're all there to help each other, to support each other, so we can be more valuable than if we try to do it on our own. And all the people that are on TFU are there to be the version of themselves. So take advantage of that membership if you get one of those packages in my description box below. It's all important. You are important. You're worth investing in yourself. And the more you invest in yourself, mind you, the more you invest in yourself, the more you feel you're on top of the world. You start to transcend your experiences, knowing that you are more just a human. A lot of us are multi-dimensional beings, and we're able to not only experience the world here, but experience our connection on other dimensions too. But we have to learn how to also value ourselves here on Earth, because we're meant to transform this Earth to a better frequency than it's in right now. Then through that transformation, we're able to actually embrace things the way they are. Birds are all about freedom. Birds are all about freedom. The more we empower ourselves, the more freedom we have. Because we're not looking for anything outside of ourselves to feel empowered. We already have that empowerment within us. And when we are empowered by our own energy, we're not looking for anything else to empower us. That's where the freedom comes. We don't have the codependency of looking for something else to make us feel that way. We already feel that way within us. That's why the work is so important, because it adds value to you and you know how to actually live your life full of passion and be empowered within you. Well, I love you a lot, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.